context. It's very important.
I think it's definitely art when you make Rainer Malaka create a piece of artwork without him knowing it.
I do artwork
that's art.
every day.
David? I think last question.
I was the last one to do this before the presentation, I guess, and I went in basically having no preconceptions of what it would do, except for hearing these sounds coming out while I was waiting outside. And I went in, and it wasn't very clear at first what was supposed to be happening, except for Maya told me, well, you interact with this thing, and it's attached to your heartbeat. That's basically the two things I knew going in. And it wasn't clear what the swarm was doing at first, so then I said, well, it's connected to my heart, and I just started running really fast in place because I wanted to see something happen. And I guess for someone who doesn't know anything about what's going in, the subtleties that are built into the installation maybe aren't so clear, and then you say, okay, I'm going to run to see something. And then I guess this connection that you made between the heartbeat, which is this unchangeable biometric measure, maybe isn't as unchangeable as you planned or wanted, because he said, well, it's a reflection maybe of your emotions or something, but actually it can be changed. And then when I did do that, I did see changes in flashes, and this thing was jumping around here. So how did you approach that as in terms of people can change the heart rate if they want to? How did that figure into it?
That's what we were planning for, actually.
Pardon me?
That's what we were planning for, basically.
Yeah.
That you get your heartbeat, you get excited, and everything gets excited around you as well, like with the lights, with the sound. And the whole point that Ron mentioned before is basically you have to calm yourself down. You have the lights, they calm down, the excitement level of the swarm as well calms down, the sound as well, everything is linked to that. And yeah, we discussed this before, and we were always saying, like, definitely, if we want the person to move around, we want them to jump and run and do stuff. So,
I got your question. I think the answer for your question is we shouldn't tell you that it's connected to the
you can do whatever you want.
If maybe it was a mistake to know, if you know, then yeah, maybe you can try. But if you don't know what is it doing, then don't expect it. Yeah.
What I want to say is just some kind of observation. I think it's very sad in the first moment that we all sit here and try to criticize you and try to break your thing somehow by saying, oh, there's somebody who did it before and yours is just rubbish now. I don't think that it is. It's a master project, and it's been supposed to be a teamwork of a lot of people, and we said we had a lot of problem assembling a team and creating stuff, and we did so many publications all out the work, but I mean 3 or 4 team members aren't even here, and there's a team that stands up there and they did some great work, and it's that there we are all here to experience it, and I think this is worth something. So, hands up.
Well, maybe in response to the second last question, the more worrisome thing would be if we didn't say a word. So no comment from us, that would be really awful. That would mean we have no interest in your work.
If art isn't discussed or criticized, then it's worrying.
So you can discuss this and criticize it, but what you do is very arrogant. You sit in here, read your paper, and then you ask one question and say, hey, this has been done before, I don't care.
No, the question is, how do you relate your work to other work? This is a valid question.
Yeah, but if you ask this question, even pay attention. Very basic thing. Yeah, don't need to do it. Really.
No.
Sorry.
I'm sorry that
It's a presentation.
Is there any aesthetic critic or something who could really use you?
Now if you go about, your idea is that you make the spectator or the subject perceive sort of interaction with the system, but then you have sort of a timeline to it. will say, if you go for heartbeat as an input, okay, you can quite easily influence it. Not in the gradient to go up, not that easily in slowing down, that's right. But the performance is going on for quite a while. So to give the initial idea, I can interact, movement and heartbeat is quite appropriate. But to me, it would have been nice to have sort of something that triggers, traces also the long